Hey everybody, this is Josh again. It is day 10 of my patella realignment surgery recovery, and so I wanted to give a quick update as to what's going on now. I just had my follow-up with my orthopedic surgeon today for the first time since the procedure, and I hadn't really gotten any details from him on how things went. So we went in today. He explained to me that the surgery itself went great. Like I had talked about in my original videos, they physically moved my entire patella tendon over to make sure that my kneecap was more in alignment as to where it is supposed to be, along with tightening some ligaments that pulls the kneecap into the right place it's supposed to be. It also sounds like that given the several years that my kneecap was out of place, it rubbed away bone that forms that really deep groove that your kneecap sits in on the outside. That bone got rubbed away a little bit, quite a bit. So that'll be a challenge evaluating as time goes forward. But he's very confident that the surgery will still stabilize my leg, and that if I stick to the right things, it should help a lot. So I want to show you all something, and fair warning now, this discretion advised with this. I'm gonna show my incision at this point. It's all unwrapped, and they just took the staples out today, so it's not for the faint-hearted. So here it is. So here is my incision. Obviously it's pretty long, and the coloring on it is actually where the orthopedic surgeon marked it physically with a marker to identify where he was going to do or anything. So now that it's like this, I can kind of show you what they did. So this lower tendon on my patella, they literally cut it off here and they moved it over here. So to help pull my patella to track more in alignment, since my kneecaps are used to being over here and tracking out here, and that's what I was used to when I was fighting. He also added a ligament that goes across here from my kneecap over to pull my kneecap in and help stabilize it even more. So those two areas together should help a lot. As you can see, my VMO, or my inside quadricep muscle, is severely atrophied, and it's very small right now. And it's gonna take a long time to get recovery on that. I have been permitted now for physical therapy on day 10 of recovery to do a few things. I'm allowed to start doing leg lifts with my immobilizing brace on as much as I can, or as much as I feel comfortable doing. As of right now, as of tonight, I was able to do 3 total leg lifts, and I'm wiped out after that. And it's normal for this situation. When you have a surgery that major on your knee, lifting your leg and engaging your quad in your knee is very tough to do. So, but my goal will be over the next month. I have a follow-up with my doctor in about a month. My goal by the time I get in there is I want to be able to do leg lifts fairly easily and do many of them. And that should set me up for a really great start in the official physical therapy, where I start getting into the office and they start putting me on a variety of machines to really get my dexterity back and strengthen my inside quadricep to really solidify everything that happened. So one other thing I'll be doing right now is I'll be starting to do leg bends, supported leg bends, and I'm allowed to do up to 10 a day. But what that is while someone is going to be holding onto my leg, they're literally going to let my leg drop to bend and try to get as close to 90 degrees as possible, and then lift it back up carefully. And it's just to try to start keeping some dexterity and mobility in my knee ahead of time, because your knee joint is such an encapsulated entity that it can tighten fast. And like after big surgeries, people get knee replacements. Sometimes they struggle, if not make it impossible for themselves to get their full range of motion back. And I'm not gonna have that happen to me. I'm gonna make sure I get all my range of motion back. That's a critical part of making this a success for us. So things look good. My incision is healing great. They were able to take the staples out, no problem. Things are going really well there. And just a few other notes for you guys to know. I'm pretty much going to the gym right now 5 days a week, maybe even 6 days a week, focusing on core, lightweight, high rep upper body stuff for cardiovascular things. And I adjusted my diet quite a bit, because I'm going to turn this whole situation into an effort of making sure I stay well in shape, making this a huge benefit for me physically and nutritionally. I think it's critical for anyone looking at something like this is you can't live a lifestyle that's really detrimental to your health. If you're getting big knee surgeries, a lot of weight being put on your knees if you're overweight, that's really harmful for your knees. And so everything you can do to help support that's better. And that's the journey that I'm taking. And as I go on, I'm going to continue to share it with you. And again, I hope these videos are helping someone out there. And I hope that if you have this procedure, it becomes a great success for you too. But more to come soon. Thanks.